Hey everyone, today we got this room here, which is looking kind of gross. There's a smell, just can't get rid of it. Right here it smells like pee, stain just won't come out. We're going to be ripping out this nasty carpet. Right here by the heat registers, this one and the one over here looks like possibly black mold starting to grow. So, go ahead and start ripping it up. Usually just start from a corner. I cut out a small area, start with that, then the whole thing usually peels right up, usually just tacked down. Then afterwards you gotta pull hundreds of staples. Hopefully there's a good subfloor that doesn't have to be replaced. Walking around in here, there's no creaking, so I expect the subfloor to be pretty good. Also got a small closet of this stuff that has to be ripped up. This got to be replaced. The subfloor is all messed up in here. All these tiles are cracked. Oh, I got it up pretty easily there. Wow, the whole room is going to come right up. The rug is not tacked down at all, just around the edge on that piece of wood they used to match the height of the padding. Now the padding has a bunch of staples in it, but it appears only around the edges. Usually they would have tacked it more than that, so the job's pretty easily done. Now this here has a few nails that can be ripped up with a pry bar. The subfloor looks pretty good underneath. What do you think? Is there going to be a big stain right there, right through into the plywood? I think there's going to be some kind of stain there. That looks pretty gross. Well, it went through to the padding, a bit smaller. It went through, but at least it's not rotted. Can easily put another floor down over this, or even paint the subfloor. Well, depending on how thick the plywood is. Sturdy, it's not creaking at all. Yeah, some people that don't have money, you can just paint right over it, a nice glossy finish or something. There's a lot of nasty stuff in that vent. I've just folded it over into a manageable piece. Now I'm going to go along it, cut it so I can roll it up into pieces that can fit into a trash can. There we go. Throw that off to the side for now. I'm going to duct tape that so it doesn't open up. There are another row of staples along the seam because they purchased the carpet in one piece, but not the padding. It's just falling apart and stuff. I'm gonna get a black trash bag Over here by the door, they have a separate piece to get into the entrance. And that's it. Going into the hardwood floor. Depending what we put in here, if we put something like linoleum or simply just paint it, we can put a little ramp. We got to make that even so there's not a step where you just stub your toe on there. And all the staples I got to pull up because carpet's not going back in here. If you were just going to put more carpet with padding, the staples wouldn't matter. Now we have the closet. Get this roll out of here. Gotta duct tape them shut after. Now in here there's this monster safe. It weighs a ton. Oh, that thing's so heavy. This one has wheels on it. And the door says 1904, so it is ancient. No combination though, but it's open. And that thing can just be sold off. I'm sure somebody will want that. It's a collector's item at this point. I really don't want to take this door off its hinges to get this. I knocked it off its hinges anyways, by accident. It's back. I'm gonna roll this thing up. This carpet is so disgusting. Every part of it smells like pee. All right, where the big stain is, there's no rot, but that it would just smell so bad. Even carpet cleaner wouldn't get the smell out, never mind the stain. And there's all kinds of stains we couldn't even see from the other side. Right here, like that, it looks like someone peed there, and it literally stuck to the wood. That's got to be scraped off with a razor blade. Now I gotta go around and clean this up with some pliers I gotta pull every one of these staples. This probably isn't the best tool. Probably gonna go ahead and grab some needle nose or a pair of dike clippers. Although if I have both hands, I'll be able to get these a lot better. I got this stuff right here doesn't help. You see, they're very flush to the floor. So if you were gonna put something else that had padding on it, like padded linoleum, this stuff wouldn't even matter. But something that needs precision like tile, not even tile, as long as you put that cement over this, that tile would be fine. Not hardwood. So now it's just a tedious job of pulling all these. Then I'm gonna go around later with a broom and sweep them up. Yeah, I need a tool that's just a lot sharper. Or something that you can get under them. I need a real pair of staple removers. Actually, I saw some in this house somewhere. Now, what do you think happened here? Looks like maybe they messed up and they moved it at some point. I just measured this out, and if their bed was in the corner, it would have gone out to this point, covering that one up, a regular size mattress. So that was probably to avoid the bed, because the bed was probably propped against the wall, because it is a pretty small bedroom. Before I ripped up the carpet here, I used a shop vac, and there was so much dust in this, it filled up the tank almost 5 times with pure dust, dog hair that was in this. It was just so disgusting. There's also spider webs all over the wall containing dust. Now down here, if I reach down into these vents, I can feel like in half an inch of just, what is this? Papers? You can feel some sharp sheet metal screws in the duct. What do you think? Just some ladybugs, insects, pieces of the carpet, pieces of a carpet that's not even in the house. At least it doesn't smell like pee. It's not a rat nest or anything. Yeah, these ducts have to be cleaned before the system runs, because it's gonna blow it all over the room. This stuff here is tedious getting off, because for one, it's kind of rotten, and you rip it up, it rips up in little pieces like this at a time. See, go ahead and grab it. The whole piece doesn't want to come up. You got to do it like 6 inches at a time. I found the screwdriver works better than my crowbar or hammer. Also, a bunch of nails get left behind. They just slip out of the wood like this. Gotta rip them up. These vents are pretty dirty here. They can be cleaned when we do the ducts another day. It's pretty cool. They have these little levers in there, so you can adjust each side. That one's kind of seized up. Why is that not working right? There it goes. You need a lot of force. Now that I started moving it, now it's moving better. That can always be lubricated. Got the other one. Closet area. Gonna leave this here for now.